aircraft carrier USSJFK is paying a courtesy visit here to the Dublin port of Dunleary. The ship and crew are here for 1 week and will celebrate US independence on the 4th of July with a celebrity party on board the vessel itself. A fireworks display and carnival, together with thousands of US sailors, tourists and an enthusiastic Irish public, are combining to create an infectious party atmosphere and a celebration of American values and culture. Yet when we ask ourselves, what is it that this spectacular and highly sophisticated machine actually represents, we find ourselves in a world of political control, moral crisis and extreme violence.
Radio 1 broadcasting on AM, FM and on the Astra satellite.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday's morning edition. Award-winning journalist Bob Fisk has been reminding me of the JFK's recent history.
Well, the JFK was in the Mediterranean at the time that Saddam invaded Kuwait on August 2nd, 1990. The next thing we heard of the Kennedy was when the air bombardment of Iraq and of Iraqi forces in Kuwait began in January of 1991. This is not a kind of ocean-going boys' club. This is a death-dealing machine. You will be encouraged to marvel at the technology and to see this technology not as being an instrument of war, but an instrument of peace. But of course, the point of a weapon is to be an instrument of death.
This is not a game. Those are human lives! Human lives! Enough of civilians!
And the purpose for the visit is to strengthen the relations between the Irish and the American people, because we have over 5,000 goodwill ambassadors on board Kennedy who are coming this week to shake the hands and meet the people of Ireland.
We are here, we are trained for that. If it comes down to that though, as far as wartime, then we will be ready because we go through training every day for preparations.
Right. And would it matter to you guys particularly if the war was against people that you felt sympathy with, you know, if it was against...
We couldn't because
we couldn't feel sympathy because if we did, then, you know, we would be slacking on our job and the enemy might get the best of us because of that situation, you know what I'm saying?
So we cannot have no remorse for the enemy. We got to do our job to support our country, keep ourselves free, and to keep everything going smoothly like it should be.
Yes, it's great. People are very friendly. It's just like coming to paradise.
I'm certain that bringing 5,000 plus sailors to Dublin will have an effect on Ireland as well as have an effect on them. I think a very positive one. There are an awful lot of happy people here this week.
When I came out, they wanted to see our autograph, this and that. So, you know, kind of, smile, just do it, to please the people,
A lot of us, we're not used to this.
Second rate, just How many kids are you counting?
stage there really is room for a neutral country, you know. I mean, it's fine to be a neutral country once somebody else doing the dirty work. But if we have to do dirty work ourselves, then, I mean, we couldn't afford ourselves this kind of protest.
It's so surprising how hospitable everyone is, and how kind they are, and how nice they are. It's just they're so open and warm. I mean, it's like scary, like we're being set up for something, but we know we're not.
I think it's brilliant, very good. Yeah, see that amount of people up there, that's stupid. I think it's good. Bringing money into it. So come near the area. Great atmosphere. And fuck all them off the harbour.
What's good about it? What's the best thing about it?
Look around the atmosphere. Just look around the atmosphere for the kids. People here is wonderful. I don't know.
They appreciate us more.
Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. I've been trying to figure it out for the past
I don't really think that they
5
appreciate
days,
us more.
and I don't know.
I think it's just because of probably because we're just from America.
Anybody else now, please? Get your
One young sailor said he was a kid of about maybe, 19 at the most. And he was, you want everything we got. Why are you protesting? You want everything we got. We're going to help you guys. Now, the fact was that kid was speaking the absolute truth in relation to Ireland. America has everything that Ireland says it wants. The idea too that we bring our children to watch this symbol of power. If we tell them, look at this big ship, it's a beautiful ship, it's a warship, it's got power, it's got strength. We are, accolading the ship. So it's quite consistent if people bring their children to watch this power, if they're not questioning the overall structure from which that power emerges. Because the ship is only a symbol. And if we accept simply that power and might is okay, then we accept it in all aspects of our life.
I think the fascination with war, I think the fascination with high-tech equipment and high-tech weapons will always be with us. That's why computer games are so popular. People have a fascination for technology. People have a fascination for something which is so accurate and which they can control. Look what you could do if you had a JFK.
As I say, they shouldn't have got in the way when the bombs are coming.
Even civilians, women and kids.
I'm still alive.
The tragedy is this fantastic technology that humans have developed is being used in such a negative way to produce means of mass destruction.
Do we want a world that is about this much spending on weapons of destruction, or do we want a world that's safe and healthy and clean for our children? They're basic decisions. They're the decisions that face us.
Words from the prophet, words that don't mean nothing. Words just from puppets.